Hey, it's Justin. Welcome back to Off the Line. Today we're going to be making some meatball sliders. We're going to start with some ground beef, ground pork, mix in some of Chef Lawrence Duran's new spices, a little bit of parmesan, put it on some good rolls, call it a day. So what you're going to need today is a pound of ground beef, a pound of ground pork. If you don't like pork or don't eat pork, you can do all beef, you can do all turkey, whatever you want. 2 pounds of ground meat. Sliced provolone to put on the bread, some grated parmesan cheese to put in the meatballs and to finish with, a couple eggs, some nice rolls, panko breadcrumbs. You can also use Italian, or if you want, you can, soak bread in milk and do that whole thing. And then the base flavors of these are going to be Spiceology and Lawrence Duran's new spicy Italian blend and rotisserie chicken blend. Not just for rotisserie chicken, obviously, as you'll see today. Start with a couple eggs in the bowl. Just gonna give it a little whisk, break it up. Meat in. For the meatballs, we're gonna go with about 2 tablespoons of the spicy Italian seasoning. 2 tablespoons. And 1 tablespoon of the rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna add in about 1/3 of a cup here of grated parmesan cheese. 1 cup of panko. Gonna mix it up, pan fry it, finish it in some tomato sauce, make some sandwiches. Just gonna mix this up with our hands, and then when we're making the meatballs, we're gonna end up with something that's like between a golf ball and a tennis ball. If you see how big the rolls are there, you want it to be just a little smaller than those guys. And these blends are, like I said, they're actually pretty versatile. The spicy Italian you can use in anything tomato or meat, really. It says spicy Italian, but it's not gonna kill you. The rotisserie chicken is a little pop of citrus, good herbs, garlic, so another really versatile one. Grab meatballs that are about this big, 2 inches around or so. Then we're gonna get them in a nice hot pan with a little bit of oil, sear them on all sides. Add some tomato sauce, cover them up. So although these look like they're gonna be gargantuan, you're thinking the pork is about 30% fat. The beef is about 20% fat. So a lot of that fat is gonna render out, so they're not gonna be quite as big when you go to eat them. Want these meatballs to be nice and browned all the way around here. Usually food will tell you if it's ready to be flipped or not. If it's sticking to the pan, it's probably not quite ready. If you want to, you can just use hoagie rolls or whatever, but I thought these would be a good idea for single serve for football games or whatever. Give them a little slice, then we're gonna toast them and melt this provolone on them. Now that we've got a nice sear on these meatballs, we're gonna add a couple cans of tomato sauce, put the lid on, turn it down, let it simmer for about 10 minutes. If you have marinara in the freezer or whatever, feel free to use that, but we're gonna season this up with these blends also, so we don't need a whole bunch of added flavor and salt and stuff like that. And we're just gonna hit this sauce with another tablespoon of each of these blends. So total, you're gonna be using 3 of the spicy Italian, 2 in the meatballs and 1 in the sauce, and 2 tablespoons of the rotisserie chicken, 1 in the meatballs, 1 in the sauce. Get this mixed up, put the lid on, let it simmer away. All right, so after about 10 minutes of simmering away, we're gonna flip these meatballs over. Give it a little shimmy, make sure nothing's stuck to the bottom. Looking good. And then we're gonna just cover it back up, let it simmer away for another 10 or so, and it should be ready to go. So after 10 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and take these off the heat. Looking just right. Put these on our melted cheese and toasted buns. Oh yeah. You remember in The Wedding Singer when Adam Sandler got paid in meatballs? I think I would take meatball payment for most things. Little extra sauce. Actually, I'm gonna give it a little sprinkle of grated parm too. Boom, meatball sliders. All right, thanks for being with me this week. All that's left is to attempt to eat this bad boy. These are meatball sliders. That was delicious. If you haven't yet, go grab these blends, Spiceology.com.